Hello, it's Simon here again. Today is lesson 6. We're going to teach you how to throw an uppercut. So Charlie's going to get set up into his basic stance again. His hands are going to be into a position here. From this position, just like before, we had an open hand and we turned to center line. This time Charlie's going to open his hand and throw a softball. It's like throwing a softball from here and straight through, changing his weight from one side to the other. Okay, good, Charlie. I want you to just throw your left hand, so drop your left hand and throw your hip through. Good. Now what Charlie's done here is fantastic. He's thrown his hand. This elbow is now connected to that hip. So it's a hip punch, okay? Throw the other side nice and long, go. Good here. So here Charlie's just learning the motor pattern. He's relaxing that shoulder and coming through. Go again. Go again. Good. Now to turn this into a punch, when Charlie comes back to neutral stance again, Charlie. Fantastic. What Charlie needs to do now is loosen his hands and he scoops his shoulder under, rolls the punch and punches with his hands out high towards the chin. Go again, Charlie. Go for it. Good. Fantastic. Slight more bend in the elbow, which is fantastic. Now if I can get him to connect his hip to this elbow, it's very strong position. He's now loaded. So push up against my hand through that hip. Good. Go through the other side. Again, as you can see, Charlie's punching to the center line. He turns his hand. Relax your shoulder. Good. I want you to connect your hip and your core here through that punch. It's a very, very strong position. Now from here, if I push down on Charlie, he should be able to hold that nice and strong, which you can see there. As soon as Charlie moves his elbow to the side and I push here, I have full control. There's no resistance in Charlie at all. As soon as he brings that elbow inside here, elbow bent, and he connects it to his hip here, he's a very strong position and he can push up through his foot. So push up high, use your foot and drive that punch. It's very, very strong. Now come back to normal again. Come back to normal there. Good. He's falling off all the way. So great job, Charlie. Thank you. So Charlie, I'd like you to just throw 4 uppercuts, please. Go. 1, 2. Good. 3. Fantastic. 4. Now if you notice this position, Charlie's super strong. If I put my hand on top of Charlie's hand and Charlie drives through his foot, hip and knee, he'll be able to push my hand right through the roof. Go, Charlie. Right up. Good. Notice it's right through this position here. As soon as Charlie loses that position and brings his elbow out here, come back to neutral again. Leave your hand out wide. Try and drive my hand up. Go. He's got no strength. So it's called a fulcrum and lever. The wider that elbow is out, the less strength you have. The tighter that elbow is in, the more strength you have and also the safer you are in a combat position. That brings us to the end of lesson 6.